Good evening. My name is Yasleen with Century 21 Connect Realty, and welcome to tonight's episode of Credit Talk. Get the facts. Tonight we'll be discussing on what compromises a good, strong credit score. But before we go any further, I would like to have a moment of silence for all our fallen heroes and to recognize our living heroes that we have today. Thank you. Now, let's move on to credit talk. So, we're going to talk about the 5 things that make a difference in your credit score. Number 1, payment history. Number 2, the amount owed. Number 3, length of credit. Number 4, new credit. And not last but least, credit mix. Everything inclusive. Let's start with payment history. Okay. Make sure you pay your bills on time. I cannot stress to you enough. Make your payments in a timely manner. If you don't, it could be detrimental. A late payment on your credit report sends a signal to lenders as well as underwriters. They want to see strong, positive credit history. This could be the difference between you getting a mortgage and you not getting a mortgage. So whatever you do, pay your bills on time. It'll pay off in the end. Number 2, the amount owed. On your credit cards, do not go over the 30% utilization. When you go over that number, do you know what happens? That sends a signal to your credit card company that this person is in trouble. They actually needed the entire amount of credit or close to it that they have given you. That's not good. They feel that you are financial risk. What could happen? You could look up one day where you have a $1,200 credit line and you might be reduced to like a $400 credit line. They don't warn you, no warning, anything. They just do it. And they can. It's their money. They're trusting you to be financially responsible. So whatever you do, please, please, please make sure you keep your credit card utilization at 30% and no more. Pay off your credit report. Pay off your credit cards every month, if and at all possible. That makes your credit look even better. You're showing good financial planning, and you're showing that you can be trusted with credit. This is what credit card companies like to see. This is what lenders like to see. Number 3, length of credit. Well, it's almost self-explanatory. The longer you keep your credit cards and installment accounts in good standing, the better the relationship is. It's just like any relationship or bottle of wine. It only gets better with time. So whatever you do, keep everything in good standing and maintain those credit lines. If you're thinking about closing a credit card, think twice because closing it will end the history of that account on your credit report. What you want to show to lenders and other credit card companies is that you have been responsible. You've maintained this credit line for a long time. And in fact, you're capable of doing even more. So please keep those things in mind when you have credit. Our next item, new credit. I know we all like to have lines of credit. That makes us feel good. That makes us feel confident. That shows people that we have been responsible and that we can be responsible for more. However, I must warn you, when you open a new line of credit, you could very well lose points. So if you have to open a line of credit, please make sure it's worth it. Let's say, for instance, you just want a new credit card. Maybe you only have one credit card and it has a small limit, and you want to increase that. Maybe you're like me. You don't like to carry a lot of cash. You rather use your credit card so you feel more secure. Look into opening a secured credit card. There are many, some better than others, but they disclose that so you know exactly what type of interest rate you might be paying, the annual fees, etc. This will keep you from losing points on your credit report. But read the fine print. Even some secured cards could pull your credit. So you want to make sure that you are about to utilize a card that does not require a credit check. Whole idea is to keep your pulls down. You don't want to lose points if you just don't have to. Now, I know there will be times maybe you're having some dental work and it can be costly. Insurance is very different now. So I fully understand if you need to open a care credit account, that's necessary. So you lose a couple of points, more than likely this will be a hard pull, so it'll be on your credit report for up to 2 years. But make sure that was the only way you can get it done, because it takes time to get those points back. So look into more secure cards if you can. They go up to thousands of dollars that you can put up yourself, and it's your money. If you don't have to get a credit pull, don't do it. Keep your scores intact. Next, not last but least, the overall credit mix. You will have over the years many types of accounts. You'll have credit cards, you'll have mortgages, you'll have installment accounts. You might even have some small personal loans. This is a mix of credit. So when you get ready to buy or you get ready to refinance, all of this will be taken in consideration when they look at your credit. Your credit is not just for right now and getting a house. You may need credit for a lot of other things in life. Right now, everything is based on credit, even insurance. So you want to make sure that you keep your accounts in good standing and that you pay on time. That is all for this week's credit talk. And like I said, there are certain things that make your credit score the best. Make sure you pay your bills on time. Payment history is imperative. Lenders like to see what? Strong, positive, on-time payments on your account. Number 2, the amount you owe. Please make sure you do not go over 30% utilization on your credit cards. If you do, credit card companies can even decrease the amount of credit you have, or they could close the account altogether. So make sure you keep that in check. And if at all possible, pay it off every month. If you don't have to carry a balance, don't. It makes all the difference in the world. Number 3, the length of credit. The longer you keep your accounts in a positive standing, the better off you are. Lenders like to see where you've had long lines of credit for a while, whether it's a credit card, your car note. All these little things add up. I know it doesn't seem like a whole lot, but they look at that. They look at how many days have they been late. Have they paid everything on time? Have they skipped payments? All of this information is on your credit report, so the last thing you want to do is to ruin a good relationship. Don't pull the wine off the shelf too early. It hadn't had a chance to age yet. The longer it stays there, the better it is. Like any relationship, it only gets better with time. Moving forward from there, new credit. Be careful when you get ready to open new credit. Make sure it is absolutely necessary for you to open that line of credit. If you are concerned if you're going to have credit points lost, ask your lenders or ask the company that you are asking the credit for. You want to make sure if you don't have to lose points, don't. If you just want another credit card, check into secured cards. There are a lot of secured cards out there that do not require a credit check. However, there are some that do. So please read the fine print. And not last but least, the overall mix of your credit. Make sure you keep your accounts in good standing if and at all possible. If you run into trouble, reach out to the creditor. They very well may be willing to work with you because the last thing they want is to see a debt go bad. So please, don't be afraid to talk to them. It's better for you to call them than for them to end up calling you. You want to keep the relationships good. You want to keep the relationships open to where if they want to extend you a line of credit, that's available and that they have no reason to deny you. Or if you need to use them for a reference, you'd be surprised. You want to have that relationship in place. For more information about getting your credit scores up, please feel free to reach out to me and join my Credit Academy. This is what I'm here for. I'm not just here for today, but I'm here as long as you need me to be there. You can reach me at 770-771-9962. If you'd like to set an appointment, please let me know. You can come in. We can look at your credit and see where you are and see exactly what it's going to take for you to be in a status to where you can buy a home, or maybe you just need a car. Whatever the case may be, I'm here to help, and I look forward to helping you. That's all for this week. I look forward to seeing you all again next Wednesday night at 8:30 to give you more facts on your credit report. Until next week, enjoy the remainder of your Veterans Day. Good night.